Divine Sunshine, give me a quick DM check-in update, because I got a lot of other things that I gotta do. I did the series, but I said I'd come in and see what's going on with the DM very quickly. This a clear. That's right. This one goes this one. This was this one. What is the DM I'm looking at? So, okay, let's see what's happening. DM collective. Right now, their psyche, the human mind, darkness, dark night of the soul. So some of them are experiencing the dark night of the soul at this point. What's going on with this human mind? What's going on with that? Clarify that, please. They're directing, sources directing them right now, and this again, they're going back again to revisit this hierarchy of structure. What is the hierarchy of needs? I went over that, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is seeing, you know, the psychological, the regular needs, the basic needs about security, things that they need, and then you got the psychological needs, and then you got the basic self-awareness needs. As well. So he's going back again, they're revisiting this again about this human mind, because probably to me it keeps on, it's a decision that's probably got to be made, and they're really trying to break down this human mind, like I tell you all, to get out your mind space, get into your heart. They're putting them in this dark night of the soul. Some of them are experiencing this because they want them to focus on intent, like the intentions of why things are happening. Why is this dark night of the soul actually occurring to me? Those things. That's what they want them to move into that. Okay, and like just put this together, which I should not have. Okay, thank you, because these are two different sets. Okay, if I make them over again, I might change the colors. I think I can go in there and edit and change colors, can't I? Did I say it's all for the same? I think I can. Okay, all right then. That's that one. I got my mermaids. I was told by my friend Ray that I needed to get some element of water. And so I've got the mermaid cards there I'm adding into this. Clear? Okay, what's going on? Tell me about what's going on. Messages from the mermaid about the divine masculine. That was a flipper. Right now they're in contemplation, so they're in deep thought, thinking about some things. Okay, that's what's going on with the divine masculine. What's the heart of the matter? Collectively, they're contemplating. So tell me, what's the heart of the matter with the divine masculine? Woo, watch it. Clear. That's the heart of the matter. I know you don't like these, but I need a quick to this there. They're in contemplation because they can feel that their divine counterpart is calling them in. It's like it's time to come home, like somebody is signed. Look like I seen that on one of the cards that said the alarm was being sounded. And I know Spirit said, you need to look into that, but I didn't. I put it with the rest of the pack because I'm like, I ain't got time. I'm doing 15 minutes. Check in. That's it, because I got to get onto these readings. Fooling around with my phone thing. The charm fell off of it. I was trying to put it back on there. It took me 30 minutes to do that. And I was like, oh. Okay, so can you clarify this? What's going on? It's about the present time right now. To me, it's like it's time. It's now. Now is the time. The present. The here and now. The divine feminine is causing for this, or wanting emotionally with the divine masculine and the divine feminine for him to really start this new beginning. When time I see doors open to me, that represents as an opportunity. A doorway for opportunity is being opened and presented now, right here with the divine masculine. So this is what's going on with them, calling them in. It's like, you know, in our sorority we have a thing calling all sorors, calling people in. And so this is what it is. I'm feeling like it's like the divine feminines and even source is like it's time to come home now. You know, like they ding ding ding, like they used to be out there on the I don't know why I instinctively picked this, but let's see. Like out there on the pasture, you know, when it was time, it's feeding time up on the ranch, but like ding 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 ding. And I'll let them know it's time for them to come on in. This is what's being, the alarm is being sounded, okay, for the divine masculines. Some of these divine masculines are wondering, what are the divine feminines doing? You know, like, what are you doing while I'm over here contemplating, but I want to know what you doing. Like, are you still in it? Are you out here doing your own thing? What's going on? And they want you to know to forgive them as well, okay? Tell me what's going on with them. No, this is not them. This is the one. What's going on with them? What's currently going on with the divine masculines? Clear? Right now, they're trying to juggle some things. This is what they're in the midst of right now. Heaven and earth issues. Things, heaven things, some material things, and earthly things. These things. They got a lot of, again, surrounded by naysayers. Don't know if he can do it or not. That might be something also on the divine masculine's mind here, is thinking that, hey, when I do this, a lot of people ain't going to believe I'm doing it. They're going to wonder, do I know what the hell I'm doing actually? So right now he's trying to make this decision. He's juggling a lot of things. I've heard that even in some other readings, in the divine masculine has a lot of responsibilities that he's juggling right now. A lot of people are waiting and looking to see what's actually going on. Clear with this divine masculine. Can you tell me what's actually going on with him? Right now, a pathway is being presented to the divine masculine. He is causing this transformation to actually happen with him as well. What is this divine masculine thinking about this connection? What's going on with you? What do you think about this connection right now with the divine feminine collectives? Clear. Woohoo! There's two. He's getting nostalgic. Now, this is interesting. This is not going backwards. This is moving forward. This nostalgia about things that happens to be with the divine feminine in him is causing him to want this forward movement, to put down this sword, this conflict that he has. He wants to keep the divine feminine open into this connection. He's helping out with that. They're both facing each other. He's like, I got my eye on you only. Are we leveling? No. We got some levels, though. We got a 1 and 2 and a 13 and a 14. So it's like, to me, I kind of go by Jupiter 11 say, look like he's ascending and he holds. And he ascends and he holds. It's like steps, like a baby taking steps. Like, you know, sometimes you see babies do right, left, step, stay on the step. Right, left, next step, right, left. Not like when you have gotten more advanced with it. You know, you go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left on each one of the steps. But this is what I'm seeing. He's doing like baby stepping. Right, left on the same step. Right, left on the same step. Right, left on the same step. He's ascending, but it's like I'm trying to really make sure that each step that I'm making is sure. This is what I'm picking up. Also understanding that what he's doing is now he's really guiding and depending on spirit to get him to point A and point B. He's working on getting grounded and rooted in his root chakras. He's getting grounded and rooted in some things. He wants the divine feminine. I'm picking him up, say he wants you to stay in your heart space as well. Continue to stay in your heart space. That's going to help him to continue to have that forward movement as well. We got him, the divine feminine. He has awareness. She's leading the way. He's understanding even in his mind space, this conflict, that at some point he's got to let that nostalgia and things in the past go as well. And he's also looking, both of them are looking, the divine feminine, divine masculine, looking to the tree for knowledge, for understanding of some things, and for fruit. He's got his index finger pointing out. What she's telling me, and that's I'm trying to use the mudra things here. So this represent here, this would be wouldn't this be water? This is be the emotions. He's pointing in a direction in which they should be able to actually go, and she's looking to see. He's also, again, in this here, trying to help the divine feminine stay open to the connection, and he's open as well Both of them are balanced out and looking in the same direction. He knows when he thinks about this connection, he really wants to be the one that's in control. He's the one that's got her kind of in a missionary position, wants her to kind of really kind of submit to him, enjoy, be open as well. He look like, I'm serious, woman. You're mine. Like, I'm not playing with you. You understand me? I ain't playing with you. You mine. Like, okay. And he really, in about this connection, wants to give the divine feminine pleasure. He wants to really make sure that she's pleased, she's comfortable right where she is. She might be thinking like, it took you a while to get here, but I sure am enjoying the ride. So, this is what that is where he is right now. Let's see about it real quick. Okay, yeah, we'll get into that. What are some karmic actions that's going on? What's happening with the karmic actions? Now, I ain't got time to visit you today. Because I said about that. He's contemplating. Well, I could be saying, what's under contemplation too? Clear what I'm doing. Oh, doing good for time. We're almost good. Because that's 15. Some of his karmic actions that he's doing is what? Okay, we got that. That's what's going to take us long. Okay, again, the divine masculine here. Divine masculine is really trying to understand right now in this karmic situation, why is the littlest things that's happening. He's like, I ain't even doing much, and she's still finding ways to be okay with where we are. This is like, I'm bored, but I can't believe that you. So the divine masculine is saying he is bored in this karmic situation. However, this karmic is still finding ways to be pleased and be pleasured in this situation. She could be, again, pleasured by seeing the divine masculine not being able to go nowhere. Whatever it is, she's finding ways to kind of like the littlest thing. He say thank you, and she's happy about that. Well, he's still talking to me. That's a good sign. He don't look like he checked out. Little doesn't know. She thinks that she really understands what he's doing. It's still some financial issues that's going on. It's making him really kind of not be really happy about what's going on. This divine feminine karmic is still dealing with this money thing, looking at him and seeing how he handling business. It's like, yeah, how much we got, and still he like, yeah, we got, what we got is, $1,000 in there, and I hope it stay that way. This is the way he looking at it, like hinting at her, because I know you've been dipping in it before. So he's not really pleased about this money situation, about himself. He's got plans again for this, but it's still this money issue with this karmic is still going on. He doesn't right now still want to come rock the boat. This is my Leah card, rock the boat with this situation, because no, that's karmic. She karmic here too. What is this one? Is X. I always got to get with this one. I still don't know what the heck that meant. Symbolizing means just X, just X, just X. The wheel of fortune, cycles, seasons, cycles of events, going round in a circle, the passing of time, loss of directions. He's saying in this karmic thing, when I was first thing I read that, this is this passing time right now in this karmic situation. This is where he is lost. It ain't got no direction, so don't worry about it. He said, right now we just going around in circles, and I'm really waiting for this season and this cycle of this event to be over. That's what's going on with that. Ain't nothing. He's bored. This money situation is pissing him off. I can see him. He's not really happy about this. He's got this, trying to really balance out this material things with this karmic situation is in play with this. Understand, don't want to kind of rock the boat right now. Kind of like I'm just kind of like chilling right here. Not happy, but I'm just here. And then, let me look and see just to make sure. Something tells me it might be something else with this. Get me to the wands. Nope. What I did with the book? I put it behind? Yep. I'm doing 6, 6, 6, 6, wands, wands, wands. 666. Yeah, fleet modeness, happiness for small things. That's what I said. She just happy about the little small things. Oh, he said thank you. I said that. this to me, like I say, past event, fleeting moment. Like this is fleeting times. This little things happening, small things on her end. But like I said, don't want to rock the boat. It's fleeting. We just killing time right now. I don't know what it is. I feel like almost like a person in Greyhound station waiting for the bus to arrive, or waiting for the train, or whatever it is, this destination to just come pull on in there. You know how some of you like airplane, you like, I'm just waiting for it to land, so they call my number saying flight 747, it is now, has landed to go from this to Twin Flame Union. It's now landed. Please, all passengers board. So he's just like, I'm just waiting for this to come on in here. Just trust and believe. I'm just sitting here like a sitting duck. I'm a DM don't like it, sitting at the dock of the bay. He literally is just sitting. I want to see about this contemplation. Can you explain to me what this contemplation is going on here? Contemplating about what? Clear. What are you contemplating about? What is the divine masculine contemplating about? I think it's the obvious, but okay, he's also contemplating about the divine feminine, this distance here. You know, now he knows it's her. Is it too late? She might have taken off and set sights to go to other destinations. He's thinking about that too. That's heavy on his mind. Okay. All right then. So now let's get into the solutions. What's next for this connection? Clear. Yeah, thank you. 3 of testicles. So to me again, it's the divine masculine and divine feminine, really, you know, finding pleasure, going into the same direction. Look like to me, I see a bed there, and I keep on getting directed, like really actually putting things to bed, putting things to rest that no longer serves. And it's just really about, because she looking back at the divine masculine like, really? I mean, are we really going to do this? You know, we really going to, like, I'm looking. She got that look like, I'm looking. As we going to actually do this. Okay, all right. What's the shadow that divine masculine energies has got to deal with? What's the shadow aspect of divine masculine collectors right now? Envious and gluttony. I think taking on too much. Now I've talked about that and I talked it up. Now I'm back of the little catch is back again. Taking on too much, wanting too much, that gluttony. I want this. Now you, like the old folks say, now your eyes is bigger than your stomach. You taking on this stuff. Like, stop. You got all these people responsible. You're responsible for all these people counting on you. You on top of that wanting some more. Like, I gotta get just a little bit more, and then I know I'll be safe and ready to walk. It's not. Just drop it and leave and go. So what does the source want you to be able to deal with? You're concentrating on. Yeah, just stop it and go. Stop doing it. Ain't no one more moment. Hold on 1 second, just a little bit longer. That's gluttony. You asking for more than what's going on. The time is now. It just said that. The time is now. So you need to work on this grief and anger. Some of you all are not divine masculines, are not getting enough sleep at night. This is bothering you emotionally as well. You're in grief because you know it's time for this thing to die. It's time for things to die. And you're angry about it that it came to this point. You know, I don't know, did I mention that in there? Where in one of the trigger warnings, how you know, some of these divine masculines, you got to kind of, you know, you got to get to the point, I don't think I mentioned that, where you are actually forgiving yourself clear, forgiving yourself about that. Because I know even with me, I did that soul retrieval, and I started to forgive myself about, even in the one that I was talking about in high school, and I was crying and forgiving that, you know, that I thought in some ways I might have wasted even his time, the callous twin, or the karmic twin, whichever you want to call him, wasted his time, because he could have maybe went on and moved on to other things. And I think in some ways I've been in the background from him to even be able to be having a successful marriage before all of them up to now, even the one that he has maybe present now. I think he's gotten over that, and I think now he's moving on, and I'm not in the background of it. But just in case energetically I was still holding that lasso, that cord to him as well, I did a thing of releasing and letting that go as well, because I didn't want him to continuously not be successful in his all these marriages, because again of that energetic pull and tie together. You've got to be able to release that. It's a grief. Your part that you did with it, some of them I know from the Divine Masculines aspect, is that I got another one. It's almost like what they have on Facebook, where they state it was this post that used to go around. They were talking about not to mess with anybody until you know who you are, because there's no sense of you wrecking up 2 lives by doing that. And now he's kind of seeing that maybe he should have left this karmic alone. So you got to forgive yourself for doing that. I had to forgive myself for doing that. I said I should have not kept on in that. I should have left you alone, because again you could sense and knew in some ways the writing was on the wall that wasn't really going to be going anywhere. We tried it again, we tried it a couple, somebody just never did get together. And that goes back to what I said, and Kathy D had told me about that. When it's right, it moves faster, but when it's not right, you got all these different kind of obstacles that gets in the way. They want you to surrender, Divine Masculines, to surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. They say whatever it is, in order for you to get out this situation with this karmic, you're going to have to think out of the box. Okay? Literally, out of the box. About the situation. It might not come the way. I always see this thing where it says adjacent window, adjacent possibilities, and I always think about you thinking it's the door. And you might have to go and take the window out of this situation. Whatever way it is, like I really want to be, I've heard a lot of readers say that the Divine Masculine wants to do it in a very honorable way. That really, wish that the karmic would do it. Well, it might not get to that. You might have to go ahead and find your own way to get out of that situation. Some of these divine karmics, or these karmics, distorted karmics, have somebody else. You need to be, if I was you, in some ways, some of you all start looking to see if there's any evidence about if they're doing something. Not like, wrong is wrong, but again, see some other ways in which how you can get out. I'm just saying that. I know I'm talking more 3D, and that's adding on to the drama, but some of y'all need to open up your eyes. If they taking money from you, like in this case I'm seeing here, because you don't know what they doing, if they doing for themselves or they feeding for their own little love affair on the side. You need to go investigate that. That might be a way of getting you out of it. Instead you talk about I see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and all that stuff. Get out that monkey business and start really actually looking and seeing about, let me investigate this. Why the hell you taking out chunks of money out the daggone savings when I done told you we got $1,000 and I want it to stay that way? What you feeling for so much that you got to keep on getting into something? COVID is going on. That the little side hustle job, the thing that you got ain't working. So why you keep on, you so heavy about like how much and what we got up in there? Start investigating that. That might be another way for you to get yourself out the situation. What's about to change for you, Divine Masculines, is changing your mind. You got to, again, it goes back to this, about this human mind thing they talked about before. You see me pull out this box, this hierarchical structure. Your needs. Again, going back to them saying you're gluttony. Your needs. Somebody is, you overdoing it as far as this here. You asking for too much. Ask for the simple life. Keep it simple. Real, that's it. No extra bar. Do I have my means? Am I able to take care of myself? Okay, all right. Well, I'm ready to walk out this situation. That's it. And this is why they're trying to direct you into another direction. I get that. Very good. Okay. Sometimes I'm getting drawn about this energy. So what's the energy that Spirit wants you, now Source wants you to walk towards? And then we're going to get the final message for what's the message that you want for the Divine Feminines to know while they're sitting and waiting for you to get out of, I was about to say, get out of this mess. Well, that's true, too. Hold on a second. Do it again. Make it clear, make it plain. Archangel Uriel, downloads. They want you to really, with these downloads, please note, Divine Masters, many of you all, they are working with you all during your sleep. Some of you all are now, I think K Moon talked about that, how that the Aquarius minds are, and even though we have Aquarius and not Aquarius, you affected some kind of way. With that, know somebody, or we moving into the Aquarius age, that's really affecting you too as well. Understanding that she's saying they're getting the downloads to help them to deal with some things, karma that they're dealing in their sleep, getting that together through your astral travel, healing some things, getting some things together. This is what they're saying, again, these downloads, and you're probably getting downloaded at night, especially for you all. Okay, what is the message that you have for the Divine Feminine? I lied. Boy, it looks like we're going to do it underneath 30. Okay, what is it? Clear. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they were with you, so you will always consider them. That is true. They're saying for you to start now, just act as if they're there. They're like, I'm on my way. So start acting with it, opening up that space, clearing something. I had something that was sent to me today. It was like, clear your space, start clearing out, start making room for that thing. Energetic, spiritually, start doing the work of making space for them. Also dealing with space, clearing stuff, also getting rid of junk as well is another way to do that. Divine Feminines are waiting on your Divine Masculine energies to get themselves together. Start clearing out spiritually and physically. Start clearing out and getting yourself prepared and ready for them, because it seems like they are really now at this point, you getting called. Sources calling you. It's like ding 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 out on the ranch, and it's ringing and it's saying it is time now. You getting called. Okay. I think Jupiter 11, she said she did that. Like I said, I have not watched my other things. I have not been watching too much on her channel, so I wouldn't get influenced by that, but I know that she did text something in reference to that. So probably we are, again, Spirit again is having us intersect. We do that sometimes, or go parallel on these messages as well. But according to this, it seems like to be that you, again, it's dinner time and it's time to come home. That's what it seemed like it to me. They saying it's calling your soulmate in. So that's it. Got to get that mind online. Everything, in order for this to happen, you got to get in your heart space. Okay? All right, then, as always, don't forget to get your divine love letters from me. That's $14. Remember, that's to the end of this week. After that, it's going to be called, it's going to be $22. Okay? So, I just want to make sure. Is this design? Stop. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so, this is what's going on for us, folks. Okay. All right, then. Whoa, oh man, this phone here. Who want to break my, I love that. Let me put this light on you. This light, the light of God surrounds you, the love of God enfolds you, the power of God protects you, the presence of God watches over you wherever you are, God is. And so it is, phone. Got this case, and I'm loving my case here. And I don't know why everything look like down here trying to do something to it. Yeah, I got me a new case. Ain't it cute? Got off of Facebook. Excuse me, you know, they got all them things. Took a whole month to damn and forever to get here, but I was like, oh my God, I'm loving it. So I got to get myself together, because I think fear-based, I'm bringing these kind of incidents to happen too with it. So anyway, go to Divineunisouls11.co and order your reading to your love letter today, so you can get to understanding what your individualized divine masculine is thinking and getting ready for. All right then, till next time. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Namaste, namago. Love you.